Detainees mocked and abused at immigration center. G4S has suspended 9 members of staff from an immigration removal center near Gatwick Airport, following a BBC Panorama undercover investigation. The program says it has covert footage recorded at Brooke House showing officers mocking, abusing and assaulting people being held there. It says it has seen widespread self-harm and attempted suicides in the center, and that drug use is rife. G4S said it is aware of the claims and immediately began an investigation. The security firm said it had not been provided with recorded evidence, but added, there is no place for the type of conduct described. Those suspended were 1 female nurse, 6 detention custody officers, and 2 managers, who were all male. Several other members of staff have also been placed on restrictive duties, the BBC understands. The program, to be aired on Monday, uses footage it says was recorded by former custody officer Callum Tooley at the centre, which holds detainees facing deportation from the UK. Panorama says it has seen chaos, incompetence and abuse at the centre, which it describes as a toxic mix. It claims detainees who are failed asylum seekers can share rooms with foreign national criminals who have finished prison sentences. These criminals, who are awaiting deportation, make up about half of the people in Brooke House. Because of the amount of time people are being held for, there is a huge amount of frustration being built up, BBC Home Affairs correspondent Danny Shaw said. He added the allegations raise serious questions about the company's capability to manage places like this in the future. G4S said the staff suspensions were a precaution, but it reported the allegations to the relevant authorities. Speaking to BBC Radio 4's World at 1, the managing director for G4S's custodial and detention services in the UK said the alleged behaviour was abnormal. Jerry Pathrick told the programme, "It's despicable, it's disgraceful. It's my job to drive the expected behaviours. And, I take personal accountability and responsibility for doing that." He said the detainees were all vitally important individuals and that he wished he had known about the allegations sooner. Mr. Pathrick confirmed G4S would continue with its bid for the next contract for Brooke House. But the chairwoman of the All-Party Parliamentary Group on Refugees said the contract should be suspended and reviewed. Labour MP Thanem Debonair told World at 1, "These are people who are not criminals, they are being detained. And the use of detention, unfortunately, over the last few years has, by the Home Office, become a port of first resort rather than last resort as it is supposed to be." A Home Office spokesman said, "We condemn any actions that put the safety or dignity of immigration removal center detainees at risk. We are clear that all detainees should be treated with dignity and respect, and we expect G4S to carry out a thorough investigation into these allegations and that all appropriate action be taken." Who are the detainees? Brooke House is currently home to 508 men, with the highest numbers coming from Pakistan, Albania, Nigeria, Afghanistan, and India. According to the Home Office, the majority of those held are failed asylum seekers or illegal immigrants waiting to be deported from the UK on organised charter flights. Other detainees include foreign national offenders awaiting transfers and those who are considered too challenging to manage in less secure centres. Brooke House is one of 11 detention removal centres in England, which together took in 28,908 people last year, including 71 children. During the year, 28,661 people left detention, of which 64% were held for less than 29 days, 18% for between 29 days and 2 months, and 11% for between 2 and 4 months. Of the 1,848, 6%, remaining, 179 had been in detention for between 1 and 2 years, and 29 for 2 years or longer.